everybody, this is Rina with Elemental Wings Healing, and I am going to be doing your June 2019 spread for the sign of Aries. What's up, Arians? This is going to be a general reading. I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet. You guys know how to find me. My info is going to be posted below this in the info section of this video. You can find me through Facebook, shoot me an email. You know the drill. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this deck out of the way. We'll use that in a minute. Spirit, please grant me access to messages for Aries. Provide me with guidance for the higher self of all Arians. Could be Aries Sun, Aries Rising, or Aries Moon. Messages that they need to hear and see right now for their upcoming month of June. Alright, guys. Spirit went ahead and told me to pull two more. That's just going to get us started. Alright, I'm going to flip these over for you guys so that you can see. Alright. Alright, so coming up right here, I'm going to start right here actually. We have Yemaya. This is Grandmother Ocean, Primordial. These are some really great cards. We have them all right side up except Crystal Magic, so we're going to talk about that. And the Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. All right, Aries. So Spirit just told me that these two go together, so let's start right there. Yemaya, Grandmother Ocean, Primordial. She is the queen mother spirit of the ocean. She represents all of the true wisdom, all of the magic within our ancestral line, wisdom of the earth. Obviously, she's the water element here, so it's coming into full understanding with our emotions, understanding our place in the world, our place within our own lineage, who we truly are, and the true purpose of what we're all doing here, okay? So a lot of these sort of subjects have come up for you, I want to say in the last month of May. So in June, some of these deeper spiritual knowledge subjects are coming up for review. The Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. It's a lot about family here, you guys. I'm really feeling like there's a lot going on with your family lineage. It could be some things happening, like big events such as marriages, births, engagements, and Yemaya, because she represents the queen mother, the grandmother, if you will. I am feeling a lot of elder family energy here, stepping in, possibly having some say, not necessarily conflict, but some say about what you're doing, or some insight to offer about who you are, not just as an individual, but who you represent in this family, having heart-to-hearts about traditions in your family and maybe them wanting to keep those traditions and asking you to contribute or you to reflect on some of these traditions, okay? But the Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity, is kind of where I see an inner conflict with yourself, all right? Because I'm sort of getting a sense that whatever this is regarding, okay, whatever traditions are asked to be reviewed and asked to be upheld, sort of present you with a crossroads, okay? You want to please your family. You want very much to keep tradition alive, but some of the things that are being planted in your head right now and that you're asked to think about are different from the things that you have in mind, okay? So it's kind of like you have your own way of doing things, Aries, right? You're very independent. You guys are fire. You really are determined to get things done your own way. You're very creative. You seem to always have a vision. And even if that vision doesn't pan out necessarily, you are totally okay with squashing the building blocks to start over again. Spirit just said to emphasize that phrase, starting over again. Okay, so I'm really feeling like this is about some choice in a relationship or something to do with having children. Okay, maybe you're raising your child a different way than what's been expected of you, how other family members have raised you. Could be different traditions. It could be different belief systems. If it comes to relationships, because I feel like those are the two things it's primarily about: raising children a certain way and relationships. So if it's on the relationships aspect, I'm feeling like it has a lot to do with you being with somebody who's much different from your regular family tradition, or you and the person you're in a relationship embarking on an adventure or a journey together that is taking you someplace very different from your family traditions. We have crystal magic here. Creation, dawn, the beginning, which is upside down. So it's kind of telling me that it's not to say that new beginnings are not going to come. That's not what it's saying. It's really saying that there's more of a delay here, okay? I see a really beautiful layout of how things are going to happen for you. And like I said, we all know that you're Aries and you're determined to live your own life, okay? But I just think that the visions that you have right now, there's just going to be a delay, which is okay. The process of reclaiming your authenticity is going to take some time. Perhaps a small battle or two with really fighting for yourself, fighting for your beliefs, and fighting for your right to be your own person, you guys, okay? It is 2019. I understand that traditions are important, but as we are moving more into the new age, the new world, hey, things can't always stay the same forever, right? I'm also seeing possibly something about long-term travel, overseas travel, or travel long-term that's going to take you away for a while. And I don't see you doing this necessarily alone. Like I said, I am seeing a lot here with family, close-knit ties to the person that you're in a relationship with, and your immediate family as in your children. So I think that you are embarking on a journey with your immediate family together. I just think that your side of the family has a few eyebrows raising, perhaps, of the way that you're doing things or what you're choosing to do. But I think this is beautiful, okay? This is great energy for you, Aries, because not only are you independent, but you are also very loving. You are very passionate. You are family oriented, okay? And the person who you're going to be married to or be in a long-term relationship with, you really want them to be on the same page as you. You want them to join you with your adventures. You are very adventurous, so you like to have somebody that's like that as well. And that presents a good example for your children to also learn and grow and just never stop learning things and being able to see as many things as they possibly can. Your children definitely don't have a boring life, that is for sure. There are so many things that you want to show your children, so many things that you want to teach them. And so I am seeing that there's also perhaps travel on the roster for you. And this could be a spiritual journey, or it might be career. I don't know. I'm not feeling like it's career, actually. I am feeling like this is really internal, more spiritual, because I can't really see why your side of the family would have any issues with this or really form strong opinions on this if it were more career related. So I think this is more personal. Those of you who are... Thank you. Those of you who are looking to become engaged, you might have just become engaged, or you're about to become married and have a ceremony. Acorns, invitation, touch, exchange, connection. They're really emphasizing exchanging of vows, exchanging of ceremony and connection here. So this is something different as well, very out of the norm type of ceremonial work between you and a partner. That includes your family as well. So if you are planning a wedding or you just had an engagement, I see something that is very non-traditional here as well. Spirit definitely supports this. But like I said, with your new beginnings and everything that you have envisioned for the future, there is a little bit of a delay, and that's okay. You've manifested this, Aries. You have worked really hard for where you want to be, how you've seen your life going, and the kind of relationship that you want your children to be raised in. If you don't have any children yet, Aries, I feel like it might be something that's really on your mind with considering the partner that you're with now or the partner that you want to be with. That, again, is different from your traditional family values as well. You, again, really want somebody to be on the same page as you and not necessarily your family. So please understand that Spirit is supporting you with these decisions. They're supporting you on your own spiritual path, okay, whatever that is. I want to pull a clarifier card on that real quick. Oh, Spirit, I'm just looking for a clarification card on what kind of spiritual journey Aries is on that their family may have something to say about. Separation. Okay, yes. So, separation card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This is something that okay, so your family definitely feels a certain way that you may not agree with. They feel like there are things that you shouldn't be doing, people that you shouldn't be around, especially relationship-wise. They don't want to see you with these people, I feel like. Maybe this is a situation, Aries, where your family is just not getting along with your partner. I am so sorry, because from everything I can see here, it looks like there's not really a reason for it, okay? And what they're showing me here is that, you know, this isn't something that needs to happen, not time apart from your partner. This is the way that your family is seeing it, okay? And really who I think that you need to separate yourself from with these belief systems is probably your family. unless you're not happy. But I have to say, Aries, I'm not seeing a whole lot of negativity with the relationship here. I'm seeing more negativity on you being your own person and living your own life. Spirit, maybe Spirit can give me another clarification on that. Yeah, new love. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So yeah, this is somebody that's probably different from, you know, your past experiences. You could have, Spirit just said that you could have been with this person for a little while now too. It doesn't necessarily mean they're new, but it could be that, you know, I really think that you guys are embarking on a new journey together, new experiences, and you know, perhaps that has required you to be away from your family a little bit more and be more focused on your relationship and family that you have right there within your home, okay? And like I said, Spirit supports this. So, this delay with whatever it is that you want to do is all right. And how you're going to move through it, I think, is by separating yourself from those negative remarks, those negative feelings, and those negative pressures, okay? So let's just move on here. I'm getting a couple other things. Dragon's pet, communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. Some of you may have been really recently attracted to spirit animals, messages with animals. You might be seeing a couple different recurring animals in your day-to-day lives, and associating those sightings of animals with spiritual messages. Okay, you're not crazy. That is really happening. So this is confirmation for me now that I do feel like this is more of a spiritual journey. And some of these belief systems that you are wanting to take yourself more into are also different from the traditional family values, okay? Family might think that you're like, ooh, little woohoo, but you really are having these experiences, Aries. You're not crazy. Thank you. So, I'm just going to pull another clarifying card real quick. Spirit also says that there's also something going on with somebody at the workplace, okay? That could be a negative situation that you're having to deal with. Perhaps some drama that you don't necessarily want to be involved in, but you don't really know how to tell that person. And it is affecting you. So I'm just going to ask Spirit for a clarification on that real quick. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. So, you also have a lot of stuff coming up for you right now of your own personal spiritual experiences. The positive thing is that you're willing and open and ready to take this journey with your partner. And not necessarily just go it alone, even though it is your personal journey. I think it's great that you have a partner that's supporting you. However, I also think that you have, because they're mentioning a coworker here, okay? Somebody that you work with is having some really profound issues as well. And I think that they really are asking for your help, or they're wanting to involve you in some sort of way. And it's not that you don't necessarily want to help them, but you're almost like afraid right now to get too involved because you don't really want to absorb the negative energy from the things that they're dealing with while you're dealing with so many heavy things yourself. Does that make sense, Aries? It's okay. I totally understand not really knowing how to handle that situation or necessarily how to say no. Again, there's a huge theme here for you in the month of June with learning how to separate yourself from these people without having to actually like have the talk, like saying, hey, I need to separate myself from you because, you know, you're making me feel this way and it's a lot for me right now. It's too much. And you don't really want to have that conversation with them because you feel bad and you don't want to make them feel like shit. And I get that. So Spirit is supporting you in just learning how to get some separation between you quietly, okay? So maybe it's time to stop sharing so much of your personal experiences with the coworker, with the family, okay? Maybe learning how to be a little bit more silent and just talk about these experiences amongst your other friends and your love and family that you have at home is a better option for you right now. Because there's a lot of people here, and I'm sure that this goes for every sign, not just Aries, but I'm sure everybody's realized that there seems to be a separation between two different types of people right now, and this isn't going to get any better through the month of June, okay? It's going to get more intense. But you have your people that are really standing sturdy on one side and just sucking it all up and dealing with it like they've got their big girl panties on and they're just moving through it. It's like, hey, whatever, you guys are all crazy and things are really getting weird, but I'm ready to move through this. And then on the other side, you have people that are just really losing themselves emotionally in negative situations, deep and heavy emotions, and letting themselves be like swayed like a sailboat from just one end to another. And it's like they can't get a grasp on their own 2 feet standing firmly on the ground. They can't get a hold of themselves. It's like they're just so overswept away by the current. So you're going to notice these 2 types of people, okay? I've been noticing it for a little over a month now, and June's going to be intense with this energy as well. So Aries, I really feel like you guys with your steadfast flame and warmth are really one of those people that is able to stand firmly with your 2 feet on the ground through all the wind, the storm, and the chaos, and handle your own things in a mature manner, as well as be a sturdy force for others, okay? But some of these people that are latching onto you right now, who are expecting you to be there for them, it doesn't seem like they really want help. It just seems like they want to be in that reality, okay? And they just want somebody to talk to about it constantly. And it's not serving you, all right? So separate yourself from these energies. Learn who and where you can talk about your experiences with that's not going to kick you in the ass. And, you know, just handle it like a boss. I think you guys are already doing it. And like I said, definitely listen to the messages that the animals have for you. You guys are really, really connected to the animal world right now. Some of you attracted to shamanism and Native American traditions. So follow that. If those are subjects that you want to read more about, you want to go towards, and those of you that are looking to travel long-term or overseas to places, like I'm hearing a lot of like Guam and Africa, because you guys like are like really wanting to be more connected to like tribal energy and understand the animal kingdom a little bit more. So Spirit supports that, okay? Definitely pay attention to the animals that you're recurrently seeing, because they're going to offer you messages and insight to what you're feeling directly now. I don't think they're going to tell you anything that you don't know. I just feel like they're going to be more confirmation and support for you on your path. And then we have conjumancy, seashell divination, and the wisdom of shells, okay? So I just want to take it on back over here to Grandmother Yemaya with the wisdom of seashells, okay? This represents the energy of emotion, the magic of emotion, the strength of the element of water, all right? You guys are definitely learning how to process your emotions in a more constant flowing manner. Doing this is not always your best trait, because you guys are fire, right? And fire is strong, it's fast, it's explosive. So you're definitely at a point now where it's going to serve you better if you learn how to control your emotions in a more down-to-earth state, all right? You're really finding out who it's okay to share with and who it's not okay to share with, because those people, some of them, you know, may just enjoy hearing you in negative situations or feelings, and others may just take you sharing with them as an opportunity to lay all their crap on you, and that's not serving you either, okay? So I really feel like this is a lesson of discernment, who you can share your deepest emotions with and who is maybe better to keep at a safer distance, if that makes sense. All right. Working with seashells and working with the element of water is a strong force, but it does teach you how to do that. Grandmother Yemaya, who is the almighty mother spirit of the ocean, she's a very quiet and gentle wisdom. Is she powerful? Yes. But is she gentle? Yes. So you must learn that you can be still powerful, all right, in your almighty fire element. Yes, you are powerful, but you can be gentle at the same time as well. And you need to really be gentle with yourself right now. That's really what you need to do. So if people are not being gentle with you, learn how to be gentle with yourself, Aries, and get that separation between you and those people. All right? You don't even have to have a conversation about it. Just do it. I'm just going to wipe these away real quick. And I'm going to ask Spirit for a final 3 confirmation for Aries. Please confirmation. 3 pinpoints to know and understand. All right, Aries. Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting you and guiding you through this situation. So you can definitely call on Archangel Michael for assistance with the things that you're experiencing right now. You can call on Archangel Michael for protection from these negative energies, okay? Archangel Michael also is really great at clearing things away with his sword. And I think right now you're at a point where his sword is needed to clear away the cobwebs through your spiritual journey, okay? To get to the other side, to get to the light. That would be discovery for you, learning new things, Not just about yourself, but again, with your partner as well. Because like I said, even though I feel like this is a personal journey for you, your partner is really supportive right now and wants to be on that journey with you. So you're going to not just learn new things about yourself, you're going to learn new things about each other as well. So definitely Archangel Michael is supporting you with that. He's clearing away old pathways and cobwebs to the new paths, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Don't let anybody tell you different. Again, this comes from the naysayers. They might be bringing up, again, the old ways of not just how family has done things, but old things that you might have done, things from your past, things that you've been trying to move on from, okay, and do things differently. So please do not let anybody who's bringing these old things up that you did plant a seed of doubt in your mind that you cannot change, that you can't make a new path for yourself and for your family, because you can, all right? Lineage and traditions, I mean, traditions are passed down through lineage for thousands of years. And we follow these traditions. They're sacred to us because they are so historical, because they are so old and they've been carried on for so long. But it's important to remember that with every tradition, there was a start, okay? And there is always room, there's always going to be a time for new traditions, because nothing ever stays the same, all right? Nothing ever flows constant. It will change direction at some point. So let this plant a seed of positivity and possibility for you to understand that new tradition can start with you, okay? And the way that you choose your path. Heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Again, with learning how to work with your emotions in a more constant flow instead of an explosive flow, you're learning how to be more down to earth. So I want you to call on the elements of earth and water. Learn how to incorporate those things into your energy. You can do this by spending time by water, putting your hands in the earth, like the dirt, the soil, picking up a rock. These will just help ground you in your emotions, because you are at a point now where even if somebody is being negative or they're bringing negative situations around you, it's important to stay steady with giving and receiving love no matter what, okay? That is going to elevate you to the next level of soul ascension. All right, Aries. So I think that is about it. That is your June 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like a personal reading of your own to look more deeply into your situation specifically, like I said, the info will be below, and just shoot me an email. All right.